Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Definitely did not forget to film an intro for today's video. So, hello. Today's video is a week-long reading challenge where I was trying to read 100 pages every day, Monday through Friday of this week. I'm not gonna say too much more because I don't want to spoil this video for you, but I just want to say hi, I'm Alexis. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's hot mess of a video. It's currently 9 p.m. and I wasn't planning on waiting so long to start vlogging for today, but it's just going to be a long week, and it's already been a long week, and it's literally Monday. So I'm currently reading The Legacies by Jessica Goodman. This was sent to me by Penguin so kindly. I really like this author. This is her newest release this year. In order for me to finish this book and to complete day one of this challenge, I need to finish the book tonight since the book is like 310 pages long. So that being said, I feel pretty good about day one. Last time I did this challenge, if any of you watched that, it was a hot mess. I don't think I completed the challenge a single day the whole time, which is embarrassing. So I'm very determined this week to actually commit fully to this challenge and get the 100 pages every day. Hi, it's a little bit later. I have finished The Legacies, and it was actually 320 pages in total, which means that day one has been a success. I read 120 pages, and this is not the vlog. The vlog is not about the books and how I felt about them the most, but I'm gonna talk about how I felt about this book because I am disappointed. This book had such a phenomenal build-up and was really promising, and then the ending was just not it. If you don't know what this book is about, essentially the short premise is it's New York elite gossip girl vibes where the senior class members of a high school get invited to be in this super elite club called the Legacy Club, and it follows 4 different main characters. It follows I think 3 different POVs and a whole cast of main characters, and I was really enjoying it overall, and I felt like it was building to something. I really felt like it was, because it had these little bits between the different point of views where it would talk about what happened the night of the Legacy Ball, and would flash forward a little bit to hint at a murder and all these things happening. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be so good, and we keep building and building, and there was no plot twist. I felt like every single reveal was not a surprise. It was pretty obvious. I felt like I didn't feel like it really built up to anything. After all this time, I didn't feel like there were any shock answers. I felt like I was either A, not shocked because it just was so obvious, or B, just guessed it. So I'm kind of thinking I might rate this a 3-star, maybe lower. I don't know. I really did enjoy the reading and the build-up, but it kind of sucks when you read a whole book that's literally going to promise mystery and thrills and a plot twist and this crazy jaw-dropping ending, and then you get to the ending and it literally just didn't. Again though, it wasn't awful. It just wasn't. It wasn't what I was hoping for it to be. So it's currently 10:30, so I am going to go to bed, and I will catch up with you guys either tomorrow morning or after work to talk about the next book I'm going to read and to try to read another 100 pages on Tuesday. Hi, happy Tuesday. So obviously it's the next day, it's the next night, and I only just started reading. It is currently 9:30 p.m. and today has kind of got away from me. I ended up being so much busier than I expected myself to be, and because of that, I am literally just starting my second book and the second day of the challenge. Honestly, I am very, very eepy, but I want to do this. I really want to do this. So before I get into how reading is going, this is the book. This is the book we're going with for day 2 and hopefully probably the next few days. It's Collide by Bal Cabra. I found this book off of Instagram and it just sounded so freaking good. It is a college hockey romance, enemies to lovers, dual POV, indie rom-com romance moment. Honestly, I just thought the cover was so freaking gorgeous, and I've been really craving more sports romance books that aren't from Elle Kennedy, because I feel like that's the main sports romance author I see everywhere. So I wanted to try something from someone different. The cover's beautiful. I feel like this book was meant to be something that I read, so now we're reading it. Now, the more I'm talking, the more obvious I feel like it's becoming that I'm very tired. Anyways, I'm literally 21 pages into it. I literally just sat down to read this, and so far it's just okay. I don't feel like I can pass much judgment off of 21 pages, considering this is almost a 400-page book. So I'm going to be quiet now, and I'm going to read, and hopefully tonight, even though it's late and I'm tired, we will get to at least page 100. There's just so many hockey player characters, I'm so confused. Like, Eli, Sebastian, Cole, Dylan, Keon. I'm so lost on all the characters. We're 20 pages in. This is just too many characters for my brain right now. The group chat for the hockey team is literally called Bunny Patrol. I low-key hate the term puck bunny, and I feel like that's like what it's from. And I don't know if that's just me. Is that just me, or is that like, how do we feel about the term puck bunny? Please let me know. I'm curious. This man just said, the last time I bought a girl flowers was, well, never. Red flag. He walks into her dorm to apologize for being awful to her. And he's like, can I at least apologize? And she's giving him the silent treatment. And this man goes, come on, sunshine. He did apologize though, so he has given red and green flags at 29 pages in. And I'm hopeful for him. Let the record show that even though I am exhausted out of my mind, I have just now hit page 100, which means even though it is literally after midnight, we are good for Tuesday. I'm like literally an hour early for class today, so I'm gonna try to give you a brief update, but I'm also so terrified someone's gonna walk in here while I'm talking. So it's about 2 p.m. I'm at page 106 now. So I've literally read 5 pages since we spoke yesterday. I'm on chapter 14 officially. So today, to complete the challenge, we're gonna have to get to page 200, which I'm feeling mildly confident about. I do have classes until like 7 p.m. tonight, but nothing after that. So I'll do my best to keep you posted, but I honestly probably will not check in again until later tonight. I have 25 pages left to read today to complete our goal, and honestly, I'm mildly considering DNFing this book. Just mildly. Okay, hear me out. So, I can't remember if I explained the premise of this book or not, but essentially, like, it's enemies to lovers, and they are kind of thrown together forced proximity style because the main female character is doing, like, a research paper that involves a student athlete, which he ends up, like, having to do because he's on, like, academic probation or something. Something along those lines. Anyways, I'm almost 200 pages in right now, and I just feel like so many things are bothering me. First of all, the explanation of what her like research study paper thing is so vague, so it felt like every single thing that they like had to go do together was just random, and didn't feel like I really understood like why they were like going swimming or like doing these different things together. Also, for a girl that claims to hate hockey so much, she just doesn't act like it. Like, she gets into ice skates within like the first 100 pages, like within yesterday's reading. She literally like skated on the ice. She frequently talks to this guy. Her best friend is a hockey player. Like, there's just like, girl, do you actually hate hockey, or is that just like something so you guys can be more enemies to lovers? Like, what's happening? Also, there's too many characters. She has like 2 roommates. There's like a whole hockey team. She has like best friends. There's like other random guys that play other random sports that are like kind of involved. So I'm just confused because I feel like half the time, if it's not her or him, I don't know what's going on. Also, I don't feel like there is a good explanation of who these characters are and what they have been through. It feels like they've just kind of been like dropped off in college. Like, I don't even know where either of them are from, like where they're from outside of this college. Honestly, I don't even know where this college is. It's somewhere near Yale. I don't know where Yale is. Cue that clip from Gilmore Girls on that note.
Why did you drop out of Yale? Complicated. It's not complicated.
I also thought that this was going to be slow burn, which like it kind of is, but it's also kind of not, because there was already spice at like 150 pages out of like the 400 page book. And again, I know nothing about these characters. I don't know why they like do their degrees. I don't know why he likes hockey. Hockey's his whole personality. Like, I wanted the world from this book. I was really feeling like this was just going to be everything for me, and so far it's just not. I'm not disliking it, I'm just bored. I feel like I am just so bored and kind of trudging through it, and I don't think if I wasn't doing this challenge, I don't think I would be going through this book so quickly, because as much as I'm trying to like it, I feel like the moments that have me like kicking my feet and screaming and excited and wanting to read this are just so few and far between, and that I'm just bored. And with that sad, disappointed rant out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and get the next 25 pages done. I might try to get a little more done, but I'm probably being a little too optimistic on that note. Please wish me luck, because it will be a miracle if I get to 100 pages or finish this book today. And I'm so ready to be done with this book tonight. In a plot twist I was not expecting, I'm going to DNF Collide. Okay, this is editing me. Why did I just lie? Everyone who's watching this video, we all knew I was going to DNF the book, right? We all know? I don't know why I lied. And I don't know if I knew I was lying, which somehow makes it worse. Sorry for the interruption. We'll keep going. And you know what? I just feel like my life is going to be better when this book is not in it. I think I'm going to give this 1.5 or 2 stars, because I did kind of enjoy the first bit. And as much as I was complaining yesterday when we were talking, there were parts of this book I was enjoying, but there's so much I'm not enjoying that I'm just like angry. So everything I said yesterday like still stands about like her assignment. Summer's assignment literally makes no sense. There's too many characters. It's definitely too long. There's just a lack of like consistency and depth in the characters. I literally said, I don't know these people. Like, I know nothing about them. It's written with them feeling very immature. And then today I was literally talking to someone who like is a grad student about Summer's whole experience as a college student and grad student, and just put into even more perspective just how incorrect this stuff is and how poorly written it is. Also, as I was trying to read tonight, it's Thursday, you probably know that, but like as I was trying to read tonight, there just kept being all these random side characters, and I was like, I literally can't picture a single one of these side characters in my head, and it's making me frustrated because I can't picture anything. And then today I got to some smut. There was smut yesterday in my reading too, but we got to more today. And something that he did in one of the first real like chapters of smut gave me such a nasty ick. Like when he did this thing, I was just like, I would have walked out. Like that's definitely personal preference. I'm definitely like a me thing, but it just kind of tipped me over the edge. And I've been sitting here trying to read this dang book to try to read to page 300 today since I started on page 200, and I just can't. I've even tried just skimming it. I was like, I'll just like try to skim through the rest of the book, and I literally just can't. Anything past that point, I'm just bored. I'm disinterested. It's too long. I'm just done with this book. I'm so just like, this book is not for me, and I'm done. I don't think I'd pick up another book in this series, to be honest. It's not like horrid. I just feel like it could use a lot of editing and refinement and consistency, maybe research. I wanted to like this book so much. I think my expectations were just a little bit too high. We're DNFing this. I honestly am just going to put straight into my get rid of pile. Like, this is not a book I even want on my shelves, which is also devastating because this cover is jaw-droppingly gorgeous and like it has this beautiful green color throughout, but I don't want to look at this book anymore. I want her gone. Let's talk about last week. So it's currently Monday, the week after this reading vlog started, and I wanted to fill you guys in on what happened Thursday, Friday, and just some details that I felt like I did not do a great job explaining. So I think I last talked to you guys on Thursday. I ended up DNFing Collide, and I ended up not reading anymore that night. I felt like I had just been reading so many books I wasn't enjoying in a row that my reading motivation kind of dipped. And it didn't help that honestly after I stopped really actively recording, the next book I picked up was one that I also personally was not like seriously enjoying, which like did not motivate me in the slightest to continue with this challenge. So I did not record at all on Friday, and then I went home for the weekend intending to maybe do like Saturday to supplement not recording Friday, but it just did not happen. And honestly, it probably was best for my mental health that I did not try to keep doing this challenge. I love reading. I want to do more reading. But honestly, I just feel like this challenge has like a bad stigma in my mind now, because this is the second time now that I've like tried doing this challenge and it just has not been successful or good for me in like literally the slightest. So on that note, hi. As a quick recap of the books I did read in this video, I first finished The Legacies by Jessica Goodman. I think I ended up giving this 2 stars. I really liked the build-up, but I did not feel like the book ended in a way that I was satisfied with. And I DNF'd Collide at about 50% through, about 200 pages. This was a hockey romance. I really wanted to enjoy it, but I had a lot of issues with it, and in the end I just realized that that book was just not for me. So those are the 2 books I talked about and read in today's video, and that was that. This video just ended sad. This video did not succeed. Maybe if I ever try this challenge again, I will do it differently or something, but at least for this past week's version of this challenge, I did not succeed. I think I read a total of 300 pages. That was that. Totally dipped on Friday. And that's on me. If you made it to the end of the video, I know this video was a little bit of a mess because I'm a mess. That's the answer. This video is a mess because me is a mess. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. I try to post videos every Monday. I'm currently trying to like get back into uploading. So if you're seeing my face, hi! I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy you're here, and I hope to see you in future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you next week. Bye!